Hello
Hello
guys.
welcome back to our channel.
Yes,
I'm
welcome back.
Bukola and
I'm
this is my husband
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
Yes.
Welcome back to our channel.
Yeah, welcome back.
And as you can see in the caption below, it's testimony time.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's gonna be how my husband actually did move into my own apartment when we got married. Which in the kind of setting we have, like Nigerian African setting, it looks like a what? Like seriously? And really that was what really happened. Every single day was trying to part, I wanna be with you. Feels so good, so good.
So before I start, I would like to say thank you, a big thank you to Funke Oshin. If you notice, our opening montage is different. So it was the work of Funke Oshin.
Yes.
She's an OAP, she's a media guru. So we're going to drop a link in the description below.
She also has a YouTube channel.
Yes, where she talks about Lagos, life,
lifestyle,
vlogging. Just follow her. You will really enjoy her channel. So please do well to say thank you.
Thank you.
To have for us. It's amazing. So after I met Bukola, and we were planning towards marriage, there was an ordeal that came up. It was the ordeal of getting a place to start a new journey together.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we went the whole of Lagos searching.
To be honest, searching for us in Lagos is
a big deal, honestly. It's a big deal, And we till few months to our wedding, we didn't even have a place.
Yeah.
And even if we had a place, we had COVID, where in the pandemic, salaries have been cut by half. We're like, how do we
can't juggle both the ceremony and also getting an apartment.
It was very challenging and tense period for our relationship. So we had to go and meet our mentor. She shared her own story, of how they both had challenges immediately they got married, and she was like, why don't you move in with her? And the funny thing is, God actually provides tailor-made mentors for you.
Really?
Honestly, He doesn't give you mentors that have not gone through what you are going through at the moment. So we thank God that He provided someone that has been in a very difficult situation similar to ours, and she was not speaking based on what she read in a book or based on what she heard someone say. She was speaking from her own experience.
Yes.
So it was so easy for us to pick up what she's saying. Yeah.
If it was somebody that I did not experience that I was telling us, it would be like, you are not in this shoe.
Exactly.
You don't know what this means. Why will he move into my apartment? Like, this is Africa, for crying out loud. And it's known that it's the wife that moves into the husband's apartment.
Yeah.
So it sounded like a taboo. But hearing it from them and also hearing their own testimony and seeing where they are today, you will never know they had that kind of starting season. And for us, if you've not really seen our video on our journey to the altar, we had like a time that God had already told us that November. So we were working with a time in mind. Yeah. And still looking at, okay, so how do we get this issue of accommodation sorted? I think after even everything, when we even settled everything between ourselves, that okay, I was staying in a self-contained, then like I had my own apartment to myself and all. But we were like, how will our parents take it? Like, especially his own parents. How will you leave my house and move into your wife's apartment? Who does that?
Yeah.
Like,
I think the way out of it was after we convinced them that okay, we're getting married, and what's the next step now? We told them okay, after the wedding, we have not gotten an apartment yet, but after the wedding we're gonna search. We're gonna start the search all over again. So I think that was just what convinced our parents. It's just finding a balance on how to relay the information without being rude and still honoring them, and also knowing that this is what
we need to do.
Exactly. I spoke to a few of my friends about it, and they were like, go ahead. Nobody can come and challenge you in the face that why you. They can only say it in their mind. Exactly. They can only say it in their mind that, oh, this is
And that's even if they know about it.
If they know about it. And so my personal challenge was what the neighbors would say, but I knew I didn't let it bother me because it would only bother me if we didn't have a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would only bother me if we were saying, oh, that's where we're going to grow, which is so bad. But we knew, oh, this is the
season.
Yeah, this is the end, and this is how we started. Though we have the end in view, so this is how we started. It doesn't matter how we started, we have the end point in view.
Yeah.
So I moved in with her immediately after the honeymoon.
Which was so funny. I already packed my bags, like guys. I already packed my bags then that okay, you're moving to your husband's apartment. Even though we're searching for apartments and all, although all the ones we were seeing, they were not really nice. They were not something I want to. They were my own apartment was even better than all the other options that we're getting. So I've packed my load that it's time to go to your husband's house, and it was just funny when after everything we just have to move into my own apartment, and that was where we literally started our life with.
Yeah.
And I'm actually grateful to God for how he has brought us.
Yeah.
How he has brought us. And do you want to share how we got this new space?
Yes. Today marks a year that we got this place, but getting this place too was not very easy. After we moved in together, we told the landlord that okay, we're looking for a new place, but we're gonna be paying him a month. So after we paid a month, I think the rent expired.
Expired like
December.
A month
After the wedding.
Yes.
So we paid him for January, and we're like, okay, for the whole of January, we're gonna be looking for an apartment. So for the whole of January, we're going all over Lagos, and we're just looking for different agents. We're looking for apartments. We're filling forms. It got to a point that I was going to someone's office over and over again. There was that part. February came. We saw another agent that led us to another agent that led us to another agent that I've met before. So it just felt as though I knew all the agents in the area were looking for an apartment, and I was like, you guys, you're not even taking me to where it's encouraging, Then March again, the same story. We got another person that was trying to lure us into another apartment that we didn't want, and babe got so frustrated one day after service and was like, "You are not even bothered that we're not getting an apartment. The landlord has told us he's not going to collect one more from us again." I was like, what should I do? How should I be bothered? We had an argument that evening, and the thing is, okay, she went to church. I didn't go to church. I was working from home, and she brought the Holy Communion home, and we shared the Holy Communion and we prayed.
Yes.
That okay, Lord, we need an apartment. Our rent is expiring. The rent for this third month is expiring, and our landlord is saying he's not going to accept one more month. That is either we pay a year or we move out. So we prayed together that evening. I was like, God, we need a house. And the next morning, during morning devotion, God gave us a word, and that day was actually a free day for you to work. So we both set out that day, and from morning around 9 till around 3 p.m. we were searching. Like, it got to a point we had like 4 agents.
I think one of the words that we actually got that day was like, we were just so sure that morning leaving the house that we were going to get an apartment.
Yeah, at least
like the word God gave us was, today is settled, we are getting something today.
Yeah.
So when we were already from 9 to 3 p.m. and there was no
hope.
There was no hope. I was like, babe, what's happening? But God gave us this word this morning that today we'll get an apartment.
And the funny thing is that we got to a point where we had like 5 agents together. Like, one agent brought us to another agent that we already knew before, that took us to another place we already knew before, and we're still not getting what we want. So that day, around that 3 p.m., we are tired. So we just went to a restaurant to grab something to eat.
Yeah.
And an agent just dropped in my wife's mind to call. Though my wife had worked with that agent before, and he has always been taking us to like houses that are not
okay at all.
So immediately we called him. He was like, "You guys should come over now. There is this place that you guys would love." We're like, "Hope it's not one of those houses he took us to." And if you see the houses he took us to, it was
Wow.
whack that time. You know, no window. I think there was a house there was no window.
They were just not it at all.
You know, so he took us. We met him at the place. He even drove us to the new place. Immediately we got into the compound.
We're like, this is it.
We were like, this is it. You know, and the principal agent was like, are you? There are some people that want to pay
That
for
are paying
this
today.
that are paying today. You know, we got there around 4 p.m.
Around 4 p.m.
And there are some people that are going to pay for this place around 5 p.m. But we got here like if you are ready to pay, if you are ready to have this place, and you are so
Here you go.
Here you go. We're just so happy. We just thank God, and today marks a year.
That we will stay here.
That we will stay here, and God has been faithful. Where our choices ended, where our mind failed, where all the alternatives that we had failed, God just showed up.
God showed up.
You know,
in
and
a different way.
yes, and the thing is, we didn't stop trying. Despite the fact that we were disappointed over and over again, we didn't stop searching for a place.
Yeah.
We didn't stop looking out, and we didn't even look at what people will say.
What could we say?
You know, one thing about marriage I've noticed about marriage is what you and your wife and God decide
agrees on
is what stands.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about people or what people will say.
You're not married to please people.
Exactly. It's just about pleasing God. Our union has been honoring God,
Yeah.
and we'll continue to honor God, and that's the way we want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, nobody will bring anything up again. Like that's the way we want it to be. Yeah, I'll cut that part off. You know, that's the way we want it to be, and it has been a fulfilling one for me personally. I've enjoyed the times I've spent with Bukola. It has been an amazing year in this new place, and you know, this is just the best. You know, in marriage, in your relationship, there will be other things to look forward to.
Definitely.
And thank God we agreed that money together. Thank God we saw God together. You know,
Yeah.
and we went out based on that word, and God showed up for us. You know, we just want to thank God. You know, because we though our beginning was very small and was very weird. You know,
Very weird.
Very weird.
Actually, sometimes God will just ask you. God will bring some things your way that the norm might be different from the norm. Don't compare yourself with everybody. We are all unique in our own way.
Yeah.
Every marriage, every union is different. Every union is different. Every union have their own process. Every story have a, what do you call it?
An history.
No, every story have an history. Everybody has a story, and everybody's story and path is different. So even if your own path is looking different from what the norm is, just know, okay, is God in this with us? If God is in it with you, why not move ahead?
Yeah, courage. Courage.
Though your beginning is small, you are assured that your latter end will increase.
All right. So thank you for watching our video. I hope this blessed you.
Yes.
Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know, share this with your family, share this with your friends. You know, drop comments. Let's know if it blessed you. If you are new here, subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, please subscribe.
Okay, thank you and subscribe.
If you are a returning subscriber too, thank you so much.
And thank you to everybody that has been subscribing recently.
Yeah.
We see you and we appreciate you.
Yeah, we love you.
Do have an amazing time.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.